What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the Hash It Out Show. I'm your boy, JB, your sports guy. I'm your host. I'm joined by my good friend, the one who's never had a loss of words. Catch him on Crescent City Sports. Catch him calling games for Nunez Baseball. The one and only BK Jones. BK, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? I know we're getting a little feedback on your side, just starting ahead a little bit, but at the same time, it's good to be here today. And the bracket's out, and I see the new intro, brother. Good job on it, bro. Love it, man. I'm telling you, good job on the track. Let me tell you something, bro. This man here, I know I took him under my wing years ago. He's really making progress. I got to get trained in how to do all that stuff he's doing, but he's doing some great work. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet you the fans were wondering how we're going to transition out of basketball, and it has happened. Sooner or later, we're going to have to put the college basketball stuff, baseball figures in. So, but we're growing, man. So it's good to be here.
We got to grow. We have no choice but to grow.
Mm-hmm.
It's all we can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But that being said, we're going to get into the boys' brackets today. They came out 10 divisions, who we think are going to win the first matchups. And with that being said, before we get into it, me and VK, we went to a couple games today. You know, the girls' basketball playoffs have started. Today was the second round of those games. We went to two games. First one went to John Curtis hosting Bird at Academy of Our Lady School. Too much John Curtis, too much talent, too much athleticism for Bird to contain with. Curtis won 77-41, I believe the score was. What you think about John Curtis?
79-41 was the final, but John Curtis very, very impressive, and they, really outplayed Bird from the get go, and Bird, tried to put up a little fight early, but John Curtis just, and the key was the late second quarter all the way to the third for John Curtis just really took off and just put the foot pedal to the metal and just didn't stop. So, big ups to John Curtis and also Coach Alondra Brown. They're on to the quarterfinals and they will be at home for that one. So they're looking good. Like I said, the biggest worthy challenger will be down the line, possibly in the state finals. But they're continuing, I think they learned their lessons a little bit so far from Ponchatoula that they have to really up their game, and they did it today.
Most definitely. Then we went across the river to De La Salle High School to see De La Salle girls take on Kenner Discovery girls. It turned out to be a good matchup, but Kenner Discovery's best player, who we talked about with Coach Keela Joseph Alexander on Friday, Kirsten Johnson, was not available to play today due to personal reasons. And I think that was huge on the part of Kenner Discovery because now they're missing another big-time scorer, missing another ball handler. And De La Salle got the win 44-31. Big blow for Kenner Discovery. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a very, very big blow that she couldn't make it and didn't play, and more than anything else. But give a lot of credit to Coach Keeler. I mean, she did everything she can, and Kenner Discovery was in the ball game. They was in the ball game the whole game, and it had to take a late. It had to take maybe the last half of the fourth quarter for De La Salle to put the ball game away. They made some huge stops, some big turnovers, and that was the difference. But also a big difference, missed opportunities for Kenner Discovery, missing free throws, and missed about 5 layups in a row in the third quarter that could have gave them the lead. So, they was not out of it, but it had to take De La Salle a big push in the fourth to finally put Kenner Discovery away. But I give a lot of props to Coach Keeler. She did everything she could without her best player, despite of. And I think the future's bright for Kenner Discovery, but big ups to Coach Michael Mosley and the De La Salle Lady Cavs that they're going to be going to the quarters.
Yes, they are. They are going to the quarterfinals. The LaSalle Cavaliers back in the quarterfinals for the second straight year. Um, let's get into the boys brackets. Let's do it. We're gonna start off with Division One non-select. There it is on the screen. As you can see, New Iberia, number 1 seed, they got a bye. They will face the winner of number 16, East Ascension and Airline. I'm going East Ascension. Who you got?
We in the non-select Division One, right?
Non-select, Division One. Yes, sir.
Okay, and we're going top down.
Top down. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. I got East Ascension, tight game against Airline.
We both got number 16, East Ascension. Number 9, Salmon, hosting number 24, Natchitoches Central. I got number 9, Salmon.
Natchitoches Central, far away from their title runs years and years ago, and they're trying to, it's still a good program, under Coach Micah over there at Natchitoches Central. But Salmon making a strong return to postseason. I got the Spartans.
All right. Winner of that game will take on the winner of this game. Number 8, North Shore, hosting number 25, Georgetown. I got North Shore.
I got North Shore as well. Too much corn rule bottom, and they'll get it done.
My man here loves some North Shore, boy. He loves them, boy. I tell you what, boy.
See, we talked about this off air. See, you gonna make me do it. You gonna make me do it, and I don't even care. I'll pay the consequences if I have to. I know what I'm talking about. So let's move on.
You know what you're talking about, huh? North Shore, right?
Oh yes.
No.
Yes, I know. I know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't know what
yes,
I'm talking about, North Shore, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sip some North Shore tea. Got your brain all messed up.
Well, all I know, if these people get back to Lake Charles, you're gonna be drinking some mud. You're gonna be drinking the dirt like you did a couple years ago with St. Augustine State. So hey, just saying though.
Hey, watch
you put your foot in your mouth before, so you don't want to do it again.
Hey. Sometimes we right, sometimes we wrong.
Right, exactly the point.
You're gonna be wrong on this one though. You're gonna be wrong on this one.
Okay.
Now, moving on. Number 5, Washington Parish hosting number 28 Parkway. I got Washington Parish.
I got Washington Parish as well. Very good squad, especially for Coach Williams. They always really tough.
All right. Winner of that game faces the winner of this game. Number 12, Hornville against number 21, Hammond. I got the Hornville Tigers.
I agree with you. Hornville Tigers will get it done.
All right. Number 13, Mandeville versus number 20, Sam Houston. I'm going Mandeville.
I'm going to go with Mandeville as well. That North Shore district has been really, really tough, not just on the girls' side, but on the boys. Probably one of the most competitive in a long, long time. So I'm going with Mandeville to move on.
Winner of that game faces number 4, Walker. Number 3, Ponchatoula. They have a bye. They will face either number 14, Denham Springs, or number 19, West Monroe. I think this is going to be a great matchup, but I think Denham Springs gets it done late in the fourth quarter. What do you think?
West Monroe for the upset.
West Monroe for the upset. Charles, bro. Really, Charles? Really?
My man! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Ha ha! Ha ha! Charles, see that's what I'm talking about, bro. See, I ain't the only one that said what he said, See, people listen to VK. People know what VK talking about. I ain't crazy. I watch basketball.
Moving on. Number 11, St. Amant. Taking on number 22, South Lafourche. St. Amant. This ain't South Lafourche from 1990, 99.
Rosh West and Clarence Moore.
Yeah.
And got beat by the Purple Knights and Hollis Price, Qualis White.
Yeah, they
Very
beat us
festive
in the
nights.
semis.
And yes, they did. I remember that.
Yeah, beat us pretty bad too, boy.
Oh man,
I,
that was actually Lundy Grow at that. So that
I
was fun.
I don't remember what day it was on, but I know this, VK. I know at 1:30, Solid Foods people were lined up outside Shaw's gym. Them
Hmm.
fools showed up.
Oh, of course, they showed up. Those Solid Foods teams were really, really good. They were
Yeah,
really, really, really good. I mean, those runs for them, it was unbelievable. And they showed up for that championship game. Like,
yeah,
St. Aug be deep going to Lafayette, but them people out there in Galliano,
yeah,
goodness
bro.
gracious, that night in the Cajun Dome was something else.
Yes, sir. Who you got?
Well, in this one, I have Saint Amand getting it done against Fuji.
All right. Number 6, Sulphur versus number 27, Bell Chase. I think this is gonna be a close one. I really, really do. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. I'm putting the upset.
Ooh.
Bell Chase going to Sulphur, Louisiana, getting the win over Sulphur. I'm pulling it.
I'm surprised you're going against your one of your people out there in
Sulphur
Lake
ain't Lake
Charles.
Charles. Sulphur ain't Lake Charles.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not. Sulphur is not Lake Charles.
Oh wow, sounds like you got a hate in your heart for this team. It's
I didn't say that.
beyond
Oh
me.
no, I just said it's not Lake Charles. That's all.
Oh,
Sulphur
this is
is
Lake
its
Charles.
own
Okay,
thing.
okay, got you. It's
Yeah,
separate. Got you.
yeah, yeah.
I got Saul for winning it at home. Bell Chase, not nice season for them, but it's gonna. I'm gonna agree with you on one thing. The game will be close, but
Yeah.
Saul will pull away and win.
Nah, this school is in Lake Charles. Number 7, Barb,
Yeah.
taking on number 26, Neville. It's hard to believe about Barb being a basketball school, but I'm gonna go with Barb. I think Barb gets the job done.
Upset. Neville. They
Ooh,
have been in this playoffs before. This is like I said, this is a wide open division. Anything could happen. So I'm gonna go with Neville because they have been there and done that and has got to the top 28 before, and Bob just becoming a basketball program. I'm
okay.
going the opposite way in this one.
All right, everybody, keep your comments coming. You got questions? Ask questions. You got something to say about what VK said? If you disagree with him, put it in the comments. I don't care. Let's go. All right. Number
Yeah,
10,
this is
Southside.
interactive, baby.
Number 10, Southside versus number 23, Destrehan. I got Southside.
I agree. I got Southside as well. They were very, very impressive when I seen them against I believe that was I don't know if it was Sophie, not Sophie be right. I believe that was Landry. And they beat and actually they beat Landry in a close game, I believe it
Okay.
was. So Southside is a really tough team. So I like Southside over Destrehan.
Number 15, East St. John versus number 18, Terrebonne. This is from the same district.
Hmm.
I'm going with the district champions, East St. John.
East St. John would have win close one against Thibodeau. I said terrible. I'm sorry.
Terrebonne, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And that is it for Division One non-select. We're
Ooh,
going
the
to move
second
to.
round is gonna be something else. I'll tell you that.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
And before you go forward, we had that little discussion before air and stuff like that and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna take your offer.
On the bet?
Yes.
Okay. That's
We,
fine.
we just got to shake on it. No, we ain't got to shake on it.
We ain't got to take on it. We good.
Okay.
We good.
Yeah.
When North Shore, when
As
North Shore
long as
get to the
no,
semis, don't tell me nothing.
all right, it's all good.
It's all great.
It's all great. I'm like this. If North Shore don't make if North Shore makes the semis, I win the bet. North Shore don't make the semis, you win the bet. And I think the reward will come in Lake Charles. So it is what it is.
We'll see. All right. Here we go. Division 2, non-select. All right. Charles, bro, I'm not talking to you. Number 1, Wolfman. Got a bye. They would take on either number 16, Abbeville, or number 17, South Beauregard. I'm gonna go South Beauregard.
South Beauregard, and they're going in. I'm trying to. Don't mind me. I'm trying to catch up here. Oh Lord, I got it. I got it now. It should be close on that one. Wait a minute. Where I'm at?
I don't know.
I, I'm trying to keep up and everything, and the website is screwing me right now. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm about to be back online.
The website is screwing him.
Yes, it's kind of screwing me right now. I'm trying to get to the bracket. And yes, you can all laugh, audience. VK is not perfect himself. That means VK going to bed after all this. Charles Allen's predictions. Interesting.
Get
Now,
to the website. Who you got?
I got the website. I got the website.
All right, good.
Thank you very much. I do have. I agree with you. I go with South Beauregard as well.
All right, number 9, Franklin Parish taking on 24 Rain. I'm going with Franklin Parish.
Franklin Parish, a very strong season for them. I'm going with Franklin Parish as well.
All right, number 8, Lakeshore versus 25 Livonia. I got Lakeshore.
I got Lakeshore as well. I think Lakeshore is really improving as a basketball program.
All right, number 5, St. Martinville versus 28 DeRitter. I got St. Martinville. I got St. Martinville in the semis.
Woo! St. Martinville. Wait, really? St. Martinville will move on, but St. Martinville over Bossier?
Yep.
Are you sure about this? Because my thing is, I'm not knocking. They got a nice basketball program. They really, really do. But you talking about the freaking Giants and slash giant killers in Bossier. You think they can get by Bossier? And they're going to have the most likely travel to Bossier, which is one of the toughest places to get a win in the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay.
St. Martinville to the semis.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Like one of the Final Four predictions with Charles, and I like it, but here's the thing, Charles. I'm gonna say this and move on. Rustin might not make it out the second round.
Did I tell you leave Charles alone? He's talking mess right now.
I just wanted to say that. He's not trolling. He's saying facts.
I know. I'm messing with him.
I know.
Number 12, Plaquemine hosting 21 Crowley. I got Plaquemine.
I'm gonna go with Plaquemine as well.
Number 13, Opelousas versus number 20, Ellender. Ellender.
I agree. I got it. I think Ellender's gonna come out with a big victory out there, and they'll move on to the second round.
All right. Winner of that game will face Bossier. Number 3, Carroll. Bye. They will take on the winner of 14 Northwest and 19 Beauchene. I never heard of any of these two teams basketball-wise this year. So this is going to be a guess. A friend of mine's husband's a head coach for Beauchene football team. So I'm going to go with Beauchene. That's my pick it.
Good pick. I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go Beauchene over Northwest. Right. And the winner of that will take a trip to the one school that I think that's going to the state finals.
More than likely, yes. Laranger, 11, hosting 22, Pearl River. Laranger.
That's Laranger, sir.
Laranger. Yeah.
Yeah, Laranger. I got Laranger over Pearl River.
They would take on number 6, Brobridge, or number 27, North Vermilion. I'm going Brobridge.
Gotta go with the Tigers out of Bow Bridge. Getting it done over North Vermilion. They'll move on.
Number 7, Bruley. Taking on number 26, Erad, Bruley.
I agree. Bruley will move on.
Lake Charles back in the house. LaGrange Gators. Number 10, taking on number 23, Iota. I got the LaGrange Gators.
About time you know. I think this is the second one you picked out of the Lake Charles area, out that area there. I got the Gators. They trying to hold it down. Girls and boys basketball holding it down
Mm-hmm.
for LaGrange Athletics. So big ups. So the Gators move on.
Number 15, Letcher hosting number 18, Broadmoor, Letcher Bulldogs.
Lush has been a really tough team, and it could be a tough out in the playoffs. So watch out for the Bulldogs.
Winner of that game will take on number 2 seed, Iowa. All right. Now we're going to move on to Division 3 now, select. All right, here we go. Division 3, now select. Coming up on your screen right now. Here we go. Number 1, Port Allen. They have a bye. They will host.
And go ahead.
They will host number 16, Mansfield, or number 17, Doyle. I'm going with the home team, Mansfield.
I agree with you. I'm gonna go with Mansfield as well, as they'll take on the team that probably the only team that's gonna go for a three-peat in this tournament. So I really think Port Allen is that team. So looking at this classification, that is your favorite to take Division 3.
Without a doubt. Number 9, Sterlington hosting number 24, Red River. I got Sterlington.
I got Sterlington as well.
Number 8, Ville Platte hosting number 25, St. James. Do you think this game is close?
I think the game will be close for like 3 quarters, and I think Ville Platte will pull away. But I think St. James is gonna bring a lot to this game. They're gonna bring
I
something.
agree. I agree with you on that, Ville Platte. Number 5, Rayville hosting 28, Vidalia. You know, we both picking Rayville.
And I'm like this. Rayville, in my opinion, looking at this bracket, Rayville to the semis. And I think it's gonna be a hell of a matchup between
Them and Port
Rayville and
Allen.
Port Allen.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Probably gonna be
I'm
the
totally
probably
with
gonna
you.
be the match, probably gonna be the matchup of the whole, maybe the whole top 28 for that week.
It could be. Number 12, Donaldsonville hosting 21, Westlake. Upset, Westlake.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with the home team. I think Donaldsonville having a real good season. I think they had a nice year last year in basketball. I mean, they went. I think they went to the. They was close to get to the top 28. Came up a little short, but I think Donaldsonville, real strong program. They move on to the second round.
Number 13, Caldwell Parish hosting number 20, Lauraville. I'm going Caldwell Parish.
I'm gonna go with Lauraville for the upset.
All right, the winner of that game would take on number 4, Patterson. Number 3, Winfield. They have a bye. They will take on the winner between number 14, Rose Pine, and number 19, Mamu. I'm going to go Rose Pine.
I agree with you on that. I'm gonna go with Rose Pine as well.
All right. Number 11, Marksville, hosting number 22, Vinton. I got Marksville.
Marksville will move on to the second round.
All right. Number 6, Richwood versus 27, Avoyals. I got Richwood.
Richwood, Rich what? Richwood.
Richwood.
Richwood goes to the second round.
All right. Number 7, Madison, hosting 26, Union Parish. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Madison to move on. Could be a close ball game against Union Parish, but I think Madison will get it done.
I got Madison as well. Number 10, St. Helena, hosting number 23, Pine. I got St. Helena.
I got St. Helena as well. I think St. Helena is really starting to break out in basketball. St. Helena will move on.
All right. Number 15, Amit, taking on number 18, West St. Mary. I think Amit pulls it off.
I think a meet will get out of there They will get to the second round, and I'm gonna make a bold prediction. A meet will return to the top 28. A
Whoa.
meet will return to the top 28. There
All
was a
right.
young team last year. They played a tougher schedule this year. This is I know this. That I know the record is not what it said what it is, and they're 15 seed. But this is an experienced squad, and I really think they're gonna be ready and battle tested and hungry. And I tell you one thing, that coach for A Meet is doing a great job. I really think it's gonna be some tough matchups all along the way. French Settlement is not gonna be an easy game, but I think A Meet is battle tested enough that they can get these wins and to get back to the top 20. And I'm not gonna say they win it all, but they're gonna get back.
All right. I hear you. Winner will take on number 2, French Settlement. And Carmella just popped up on the TV screen for wrestling. And if you see what she got on, bro, good God. Back to this rated TV PG show.
He got distracted. He like I ain't got the cable.
Hey,
You trying to survive.
yeah. All right. Here we go. All right.
I guess I'll look
Division
at
4.
YouTube and look at that.
Division 4. Non-select. Number 1, East Feliciana. Bye. They will take on number 16, East Iberville, or number 17, General Trask. I got East Iberville.
I agree with you. East Iberville will take on the 1 seed.
Number 9, Welch versus number 24, Oak Grove. I got Welch.
Welsh will move on.
Number 8, Elton versus number 25, Mangum. I got Elton.
This is gonna be maybe the most chalk first round we're gonna have. Elton with the win.
Number 5, Oakdale versus 28, Tensar.
I got Oakdale getting it done. Tensas is usually be deep in the playoffs, but this is not one of their best teams. It's probably a very, very team. But this is a one team that has taken advantage of the split in itself, but has not cracked the code to win a state title.
Okay, gotcha. Number 12, Pickering hosting 21, South Platte. Upset, South Plaquemines.
I'm like this. I'm going the same way you going on that one. I think we're tasting that South Plaquemines water out there near Beerus. So
Yes, so Venice, all that. They're all together,
yeah,
yes.
all together. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Live Feed there, let it direct. I think Picker is a good team, but I think South Plaquemines is gonna go on the road and pull off this upset.
All right. Here we go. Number 13, Faraday. Hosting number 20, Homer. I got Faraday.
I got Faraday as well.
Winner takes on number 4, North Central. Number 3, Franklin. They get a bye also. They will face either number 14, Maryville, or number 19, Jonesboro Hodge. I got Jonesboro Hodge.
Hey. We've been on the same page so far in this bracket. I'm gonna go with the Hodge. I'm gonna go with JB Hodge the second round.
All right. Number 11, Arcadia, hosting 22, Kentwood. I'm going with the Kangaroos on this one, bro.
Ooh. I would. This is the one we disagree on. I would love to go with the Kangaroos on this one, but this is the return to prominence for Arcadia. This team,
the return of prominence, huh?
Yes, Acadia used to be a really good basketball program, and it's been a while. So I'm telling you, this team is gonna cause some problems. So I got Acadia in the second round.
Okay. In the first round, you mean?
Well, in the first round, going to the second. Sorry.
Yeah. Number 6, Lakeview versus 27, Jeanerette. I got Lakeview.
Gators move on to the second round. Lakeview Gators.
Number 7, Delhi hosting 26, Logan Sport. I got Delhi.
Delhi will get it done.
Number 10, Ringgold hosting 23, Block. I guess Ringgold.
Ringgold will move on as well.
Lake Arthur, the 15 seed hosting number 18 Northeast. I'm going 15 Lake Arthur.
I'm gonna go with Northeast on this one. The Northeast will pull it off in a very close game, and the winner will take on maybe the favorite to win the state in that division, White Castle.
That is true. Winner to take on White Castle. Division 5, before we get back up to Division 1 in the select division. Division 5, non-select. Here we go.
And this
Oh,
is the
oh.
ultimate of the ultimate here. I'm
I'm going to tell
telling you
you right.
because the reason why this is probably and I hate to say this is going to be out of all the divisions in the non-select, this is going to be the best one. The reason why Class B and C is combining. So you going to have some powers in this division alone going against one another. So this is almost going to be like the ultimate fighting championship in prep basketball in this division alone.
And I'm going to tell y'all right now, the team I call Zawali, winning it all. And then the number 1 seed they got to buy. They're waiting for number 16, Quitman, or number 17, Celine. I'm going to go with Quitman.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to go with Quitman as well.
Number 9, Phoenix versus 24, Atlanta. Phoenix.
Well, you know that's them boys out of Point LaHash. Phoenix, very traditional basketball power. They'll get to the second round, and I wouldn't be surprised they'll get to the quarters.
Number 8, Chaudron versus 25, Florian. Chaudron.
Chaudron. We'll move on.
Number 5, Lacassine versus 28, Monterey. Lacassine.
Is it Lacassine or Lacassian?
Lacassine.
Lacassine. All right, Lacassine. The 5 seed will move on.
Number 12, Stanley hosting 21, Calvin. I got Stanley.
This is funny. 2 first names. Calvin working at McDonald's, and then Stanley that works at the door at one of the bellhops. I'll take the bellhop over the dude from McDonald's.
All right.
12 over 21.
Number 13, Holden hosting 20, Bell City. I'm gonna go with Holden.
I'm agree with you. I'm gonna go with Holden on that one as well.
All right. They will face the winner of that game will face number 4, Gifflin Coleman. Number 3, Fairview. They have a bye. They will host number 14, Pitkin, or number 19, Hicks. Ain't the girls playing? Pitkin and Hicks. I feel like
we start all over again. I'm on the boys' side.
Yeah.
Pitkin and Hicks. It sounds like a political race once again. Who's going to be
Pitkin.
president, vice president? I'm going to go. You got Pitkin. You got Pitkin.
Yeah.
I got Hicks. I got Hicks.
All right. E-Barb, 11 seed versus 22, Kilbourne. I'm going E-Barb.
E-Barb.
All right. Number 6, Doyline versus 27, Negrete. Give me Doyline.
I'll take Doyline as well.
Number 7, Hornbeck hosting number 26, Castor. Give me Hornbeck.
I take Hornbeck. I'll take Hornbeck as well.
Number 10, Singer versus 23, Summerfield. Give me Singer.
Man, all these names. This is interesting names. I'll take the Masked Singer over Summerfield.
Simsboro, you heard about them before, versus 18, Hackberry. Give me Simsboro.
I'll take Simsboro as well. Very strong program. But you look at this whole division, it's going to be unbelievable. You guys Wally to win the state title, right?
Again, yes.
I think Zawali goes down to Anacoco.
In the championship.
It's gonna be them and Anacoco, and it's gonna be a war. That might be maybe the best championship game of the weekend. because they are gonna go into a war. What? How much good this Final Four will be if it be Zawali, um, Gislin, Coleman, Fairview, and Anacocco? That is gonna be a great Final Four in itself because these are four very good programs.
That'd be great. This dude Charles here, select division. Marrero versus Huntington, McMain versus STM. What school is called Marrero? Like seriously, what school? There's no school called Marrero. What's wrong with you? All right, moving on. I don't know what you're talking about. School called Marrero, man. What's wrong with him, man? Shoot, that's a city. What are you talking about? Number one, Division One select.
He's trolling you. He's trolling you. I know it
Oh,
right
John
now.
Eris Marrero? How would I know? There are three high schools in Marrero. How would I know? I could have thought that was Higgins. So this Shaw. I mean, I don't know. Marrero. Anyway, let's move on to Division One select. Scotlandville, Division One select favorites. Number one seed. They got a bye. They will wait for the winner of number 16 Jesuit versus number 17 Alexandria. Jesuit Blue Jays with the win.
Give me the Jays. The Jays will move on to the second round.
St. Augustine are playing at McDonough 35 Friday night at 7. They are hosting number 24 Karen Crow. Give me the Purple Knights.
Give me the Purple Knights big, not even close. Sweet revenge after 2014, giving St. Aug their first ever loss at home in the playoffs. I will take St. Aug. Don't be surprised it might be close early, but St. Aug will put the foot on the gas and move on.
Winner comes to Marrero, Louisiana to take on the John Eric Patriots. Can you imagine? St. Aug, John Eric, second round in Marrero,
and,
Tuesday night.
and I wish I could make it for that. But Nunez plays West Mississippi on Tuesday night in Chalmette. The only thing I'm hoping for, if it rains Tuesday and they move the game to Wednesday, I would like that more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta do my broadcasting, but I just hope they can like have a rain event, not something bad, but move the game to Wednesday. Or unless a schedule change, oh, we're gonna move the game to Wednesday. And I
Charles,
would like to be there for that.
let me tell you something, Charles. You're not going to be at John Eric versus St. Aug. You're going to be at Archbishop Shaw. Shaw has a first round bye. We'll get to them in a little bit, all right? You're going to support your alma mater. You're not going
Hey, 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 hey,
point
hey, hey,
point
hey.
0.07 miles down the road to John Eric. You're not doing
Hey,
that, all
hey,
right?
hey, 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 don't
Come on.
tell him that. Don't tell that man that. That man
I ain't telling that
grown.
man that.
That man grown.
That man will put
He
me on
live in
small group
Marrero.
on
He got the
social media.
right
I
to
don't
go
talk that all
anywhere.
I want.
Hey, bro, go. Hey, Charles. Don't let that man tell you where to go and everything else, dog. You go where you want to go. And he also works for Jefferson Parish. Thank you very much. So he can go anywhere he won't go. If you want to go check out St. Aug and Eric for your good minute, go to the game and spend your hard work and earn money. Don't go check out Archbishop Shaw that could maybe blow out somebody by 30 points.
Oh, you weren't saying that. You weren't saying that earlier today.
I
Now
know
you
I wasn't
completely
saying that
changed your
earlier
mind.
today.
Shoot,
No,
you didn't say any
I don't
bargains
think
to
I
come
changed my
down and beat
mind.
y'all.
I'm still gonna stand on that.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get the show in a little bit. Let's get back to this right here. So,
Mm-hmm.
number 5, Southwood, got a bye. Number 12, John Curtis will host Bonneville. East Bank matchup. Woo! I'm,
Hard one, huh?
it is a
Hard
hard
one.
one. It's a hard one, bruh.
Hard one. This is
Archer
probably gonna
Manning
be
Jr. Archer Manning Jr. game winning jumper. Bam. John Curtis.
this is gonna be a tough ball game. Micah Higgins is gonna have that team ready to go and is gonna give Curtis a lot of hell. I got Curtis in a close one against Bonneville, probably by 3, to by 2 to 3 points. It is going to be that close on Friday.
It will be.
And also the game is not at John Curtis. They
It's at
moved it.
Chappelle.
It is at Chappelle on Friday night.
Yes, it is.
And it makes sense because guess what? Both schools are kind of meeting halfway to that point because that it makes a lot of sense moving to the Chappelle because of a bigger gym, and then on top of that, I know Curtis fans are going to be there, but the Bear Trap is going to be coming over the Chappelle, so that is going to be one heck of a game. So a smart move by John Curtis moving that game to Chappelle.
Number 13, Holy Cross, take on number 20, McKinley. Baton Rouge School coming to the 7th Ward to take on Holy Cross. Ooh, I think this is another tough one. I really do. I'm gonna stick with Holy Cross, but I would not be surprised if McKinley defeats Holy Cross. I'm going Holy Cross.
Mr. Kirkwood doing a great job with this program and a very good year for them. Some real good wins. Holy Cross is too battle tested. I think they'll get it done against McKinley.
Winner of that game takes on number 4, Huntington. Number 3, Catholic Baton Rouge, they got a bye. They await the winner of Archbishop Rummel, the 14th seed, who are hosting number 19, Warren Easton. I think we got another close game on our hands right here. I'm going to go Warren Easton with the win by 3. Warren Easton, bring your freaking fans to the game. Bring them to Rummel. You brought them to Kennedy. You bring them to your home. Bring your fans to Rummel. I think y'all fans make a hell of a difference with your team. Bring your fans.
I think plain and simple, this supposed to be basketball. This supposed to be basketball, not football. So you're supposed to be rooting for Easton in all sports. So you need to bring your fans. You need to pack out this Rummel Gymnasium because Rummel gonna bring their fans. It's gonna be a close ball game. It's gonna be a very good coaching matchup between Darius Mims and Scott Thompson. It's gonna be a really good coaching matchup. I have Rummel winning by 3, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a close game. Very, very close. I think Rummel is gonna be a very dangerous team because they have a very, very deep bench. So, but it's gonna be a good one against Easton. Easton is very, very, very talented.
Bouye says Curtis has to move their games because their seating doesn't meet the requirements for playoffs.
There you go, because that's right. Because John Curtis is 5A. And it's a 5A schools, you gotta have a gym that's gonna equip to seat everybody need to seat. 4A and 5A, that the seating arrangements change.
Number 11, Eleanor McMain hosting 22 East Jefferson. McMain.
Agree with you on that. McMain, they're gonna be way too much for East Jeff.
They will. The winner of this game will take on number 6, Captain Shreve. Number 7, Pineville, they got a bye. They await number 10, St. Paul's versus number 23, Lafayette. St. Paul's, a semifinal team a year ago. I'm going to go with them again, St. Paul's.
I agree. I'm going to go with St. Paul's again in this one. I think they'll pull away and get the job done.
All right, Catholic League rematch, first round playoffs, 15, Edna Carr, hosting number 18, Brother Martin. I got Brother Martin.
I got Brother Martin as well. I think Edna Carr's not been too consistent, especially lately. And, Torres Howard really having a very young team, inexperienced, and you can tell, where things are going. So I got Brother Martin in this one. It's going to be pretty close, but I think Brother Martin pulls away.
The winner would take on number 2 seed, St. Thomas More. Now, here we go. Division 2 select. Number 1, Madison Prep. They got a bye. They are awaiting number 16, Bunkie, or number 17, E.D. White. I'm going to go E.D. White.
I agree. I'm going to go with E.D. White to get the job done.
Number 9, Lake Charles College Prep. Hosting number 24, Frederick Douglass. I got LCCP. with the win. Lake Charles staying up.
Lake Charles College Prep, they're looking good on the basketball court. They'll get it done.
The winner of that game will come to Algiers on a Tuesday night to take on Landry. And number 5, Archbishop Shaw Eagles. They have a bye. They'll wait the winner of number 12, Evangel, or number 21, St. Louis Catholic out of Lake Charles. Lake Charles stand up. I got St. Louis Catholic defeating Evangel.
I think it's a good pick. I think this game is going to be really, really close and everything else. I got Evangel getting it done over St. Louis, but in a very close game.
All right, the winner of that game, like I said, they coming to Marrero, Louisiana, to take on my Archbishop Shaw Eagles, and they have taken that ride back with an L after we beat them. All right, moving on.
You can say all you want to. I think some people say no shot. I'm like this though. Just don't underestimate Evangel. If Shaw is a good start, it'll be a long day for Evangel, long ride home. Okay, you got that. But at the same time, if this game comes down in the fourth quarter, Shaw better find a way to put it away. Not underestimating this Evangel team at all. Just saying.
I ain't underestimating nobody, but I know we can be ready for Evangel. They not be ready for us. Charles, I actually like your predictions, bro. I like your Final Four predictions, bro. I really do. I like it. I kind of agree with it. Hold on, Charles. We're not gonna say they sad because they did get to the semis last year in basketball in whatever division they were in. I don't know what division that was, but we're not gonna say they sad, Charles. We're not.
We're not. They're a 12 seed, so they might not have the same cast of characters, but at the same time, it's a real decent program. They're trying to get back up again in their program. You know what I'm saying? It's better than what it was years ago. So, just saying.
All right. Number 13, Northside hosting number 20, BTW, Booker T. Washington of Shreveport. I'm going to go Northside Vikings.
I agree. Northside making a big return this year on the basketball court. They're looking pretty good. I like Northside.
The winner takes on number 4, Vanderbilt Catholic. Number 3, Archbishop Hannon, another defending state champ. So the state champions, we got it here. Carver, Hannon, and Madison Prep, I believe, are the defending state champs in basketball. That's all in this division. So Archbishop Hannon, they get a bye as a 3 seed. They will await number 14, Bolton, hosting 19, Livingston. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go with Bolton with the win. Close one.
I'm going to go with Livingston. I think Livingston's going to pull it off.
All right, cool. Number 11, John F. Kennedy, hosting 22, Turlings Catholic. Keep your eye out for John F. Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you that right now. They will beat Turlings Catholic.
I agree. I'm gonna go with Bird Antoine getting it done for the John F. Kennedy Cougars. They'll move on to take on the defending state champs in the second round.
Yes, and Carmela just came back on TV. All right. Anyway, that matchup next weekend, John Kennedy and Carver. Yes, that should be a good matchup next weekend, big time in the 9th ward. Number 7, Lafayette Christian. They got a bye. They'll wait the winner of St. Michael, the Archangel, the 10 seed, or 23 Buckeye. I'm gonna go St. Michael.
I'm gonna go St. Michael as well.
All right. Number 15, David Thibodeau, hosting 18, De La Salle. I got the visitors. De La Salle defeats David Thibodeau.
New Orleans stand up. I got De La Salle as well. And they'll take on.
Yes, the winner will travel to number 2, Peabody, on Tuesday of next week.
And Charles, I'm gonna say this right quick before we go ahead on. I like your selections as well. The only one I might have a question mark on is the Carver one, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think Carver has a chance to get to the semis But let me tell you something now. Please don't underestimate Archbishop Hannon. Please don't. That's the defending state champions. And all I'm going to tell you is this. Go back and watch the state championship game between Hannon and Liberty last season. I'm going to tell you this right now. This team don't play with any fear, and go back and look at their schedule. Hannon has beaten some really good teams, and they're not going and they are not going to fear Carver one bit, and especially with them possibly hosting against Carver. But I'm not going to disrespect them. So that's the biggest thing I'm saying. I think Carver has a chance to get there, but that's going to be a great matchup in the quarters between them and Hannon if they both make it.
All right. Division 3 select. Number 1, Newman. Bye. They'll wait the winner of number 16, Pope John Paul II, or number 17, Green Oaks. I'm going to go Pope John Paul II.
Pope John Paul II and Green Oaks. And we're in Division 3. I'm gonna go with Pope John Paul.
Number 9, Episcopal, hosting number 24, North Caddo. I got Episcopal.
I got Episcopal as well. Episcopal will move on.
The winner of that game will take on number 8, Sophie B. Wright. Number 5, ML King Charter. They got a bye. They'll wait 12, Parkview Baptist, or number 21, North Lake Christian. I'm going to go Parkview Baptist.
I'm going to go with Parkview Baptist as well. They have been having a real nice season this year. So I'm going to go with Parkview Baptist.
All right. Number 13, Ascension Episcopal, hosting number 20, Notre Dame. I got Ascension Episcopal.
I got Ascension Episcopal as well.
All right. The winner of that game will go and face number 4, Dunham. Number 3, Calvary Baptist. Bye. They'll wait the winner of 14, Mentorship Academy, or number 19, Capital.
I'm gonna go with your guy, man. I'm gonna go with your guy on Jared on this one. I'm gonna go with Capital. Go with Capital pulling it off.
I'm going with Capital to pull it off. I am. Number 11, University Lab, hosting number 22, Patrick Taylor from Avondale, Louisiana. Patrick Taylor is in the playoffs. Boy, I tell you, boy. But good for the Lions that took that coaching job like he should have.
What's that?
He didn't. A good friend of mine was offered the Patrick Taylor coaching job, but he didn't take it.
And you know who's coaching there right now?
I do not.
And that's Coach Al Collins that used to coach at John Ehret. He's at Patrick Taylor, and big shout out to him, and shout out to Patrick Taylor for making the postseason and everything. And all I'm gonna tell you, I hope Mr. Vincent, who's the assistant principal at John Ehret, who has a son that plays basketball and everything. You know what I'm saying? Trent, I'm giving your school love tonight. So I hope you're watching, Trent. Big ups to Patrick Taylor, man. You know what I'm saying? And are they gonna get the win over University? No.
No.
You
laugh with the win.
No, you laugh with the win. Sorry,
yes.
I think you'll make it interesting in the first half, but you know what I'm saying, University is gonna be a little too much. A little learning curve.
Yeah. The winner of that game will travel to number 6 seed, St. Thomas Aquinas. Number 7, St. Charles. They have a bye. Number 10, Catholic of New Iberia, hosting 23, right from Gretna, Louisiana, Thomas Jefferson. Hey, man, West Bank representing, man.
Wow, man. What is the last time so many West Bank teams has made the playoffs?
Except for Higgins and Helen Cox. Next year. They all make it. They all make it next year.
Maybe West Jeff will make it too. But
I forgot about them. West Jeff, them too. But, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, congratulations to Congratulations to Thomas Jefferson. Are they gonna win and pull off the upset against Cali New Iberia? No,
No, no, not this
not
time.
this
Maybe
time.
next year.
Not this time.
But congratulations, though, making the playoffs, Thomas Jefferson
Yes.
and Patrick Taylor, both of y'all.
Yeah.
Props to y'all. Um,
And,
15 Loyola Prep hosting Sarah T. Reed, the 18 seed. Dude, Sarah T. Reed, the visiting team, with the win.
okay, we're gonna go with Sarah T. Reed for the upset. I'm gonna agree with you on that. Sarah T. Reed is gonna go to North Louisiana to pull off the shocker.
Yes, indeed.
New
Winner
Orleans, you
faces
stand up. Michoud, stand up.
winner faces Metairie Park Country Day, the 2 seed. All
Mm.
right.
And
Division
basically, let's be real. The favorite is Isidore
Newman.
Newman to win the title. It could be
Yes.
them in Country Day, or it could be them in Calvary Baptist. Calvary Baptist, hell of a team. They pushed Southern Lab to the limit in the state championship game, and they're back with a lot of players. So don't be surprised. Calvary Baptist could get to the state finals.
We will see.
Yes.
Division 4 select. Here we go. Northwood Lena, number 1 seed, bye. They await 16 Cedar Creek versus 17 Westminster Christian. I'm going to Cedar Creek.
I'm gonna go Cedar Creek as well.
All right. In some kind of way, I lost my video feed. I don't know how this happened. I know everybody want to see the brackets.
I think they're hacking you.
It must be because I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. Okay, but just hear me out, everybody. Hear me out while we go along, okay? Sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna move along.
I
Number
can't.
9, St.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
got it right here. I still got
You
it.
got it.
It's just not
Okay.
showing on the thing. Number 9, St. Frederick hosting 24 River Oaks. I got St. Frederick.
St. Frederick. No disrespect to River Oaks. St. Frederick will move on.
And the winner of that game will go and play number 8, St. Mary's. Number 5, Hamilton Christian. Bye. They'll wait number 12, Opelousas Catholic, or 21, Washita Christian. I'm going with Opelousas Catholic.
I got you. Opelousas Catholic. I agree with you. I think they'll move on.
All right. Number 13, Ascension Christian, hosting number 20, Catholic Point Coupe. I got Ascension Christian.
I got Ascension Christian as well.
Winner of that game will go and play number 4, St. Martin's. Number 3, Crescent City. They got a bye.
And welcome back Crescent City, being into not just the playoffs, but in the top echelon in the division. And this was years after Sean Dumas leaving the program. So now Crescent City is back, and bold prediction, folks, to be honest, they're taking home their 4th state title. They're taking home their 4th state title. I'm telling you, this program has been built up, and the assistant coach who has taken over, who was under Sean Dumas, he's built that program back up again. And they have played tough competition themselves. So yes, I'm making a bold prediction. Crescent City is going to win the state title. And don't be surprised. And don't be surprised. St. Martin's might make it to the semifinals. After you talking about a good year for the football team, look how the basketball team has been transitioning. 4 seed. This is one of the few select divisions that is a little bit wide open than you think.
Right. Yeah, I heard the man. All right. So Crescent City awaits the winner of number 14, Delhi Charter, or number 19, Cohen College Prep. New Orleans stand up. I'm going with Cohen.
See, we giving some love to New Orleans tonight, man. See, some people gonna be thinking we too biased on this show. We're not too biased on this show. We didn't win against some locals, but we're gonna give some locals love where they have the best chance. And I think Cohen trying to get back to glory. And remember, Cohen was that program in the 90s. Remember that. Cohen was that program back in the day. So I'm like this. Cohen is going to pull off the upset. They'll pull the big one. They'll hot charter.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 11, Ascension Catholic versus 22, Sacred Heart. I got Ascension Catholic.
I got Ascension Catholic as well. Moving on.
All right. That winner of that game will face number 6, Central Catholic. Southern Lab, number 7, they got to buy. They'll wait number 10, Vermilion Catholic, or number 23, Magnolia School of Excellence. I got Vermilion Catholic.
I got Vermilion Catholic because I don't know what that other school is from. But no disrespect to Magnolia School. I'm going with somebody that I know already, Vermilion Catholic.
Number 15, Central Private versus number 18, Riverside Academy. I'm going with 15, Central Private.
I'm gonna go Riverside. I think
Okay.
Riverside will pull off the big one on the road.
All right. Number 2, Lincoln Preparatory School awaits the winner of that game. And now we go to Division 5 select right quick, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm wondering how good Lincoln is because we'll see what happens. But I think Southern Lab might get back to the top 28 to defend their title.
Definitely. All right. Here we go. Avoyos Public Charter, number 1, bye. They await Jehovah Jireh, the 9 seed, or number 8, St. Joseph Clarksville. I'm going St. Joseph.
I'm gonna go with Jehovah Jireh, a really good, consistent program. I like Jehovah Jireh in this one.
Number 5, Claiborne Christian hosting number 12, Alexandria Country Day. I got Claiborne Christian.
Claiborne Christian will move on to the second round.
Number 13, Cristo Ray Baton Rouge hosting J.S. Clark Leadership Academy. I got Clark.
And that's the school in North Louisiana. So that will be, I think I'm going to go with Clark as well.
Rapides, number 3 seed, hosting number 14, Oak Hill. I got Rapides.
Rapides will move on to the second round.
Rapides, man.
No, it's pronounced Rapides.
You never heard of the Rapides River?
I heard of the Rapides River, not the Rapides River. It's Rapides. I'm saying that because as long as I've been working in prep football and in prep sports, I didn't talk and met with almost all reporters from all over the state. And they always tell me the certain pronunciations, this, that, and the third, and whatever. And I'm just saying how it's pronounced because they'll rip some people for that. But not just that, it ain't them, but it'll be mostly the citizens from that. And be like, what you say for that? What? Rapides? Oh,
Rapides.
Rapides. Oh no. I can't say that. I'll
say PG. We PG right now.
We PJ. We can't PG. We can't say that. You know
I think
that
we both pick Rapides to win.
Rapides.
Over Oak Hill. All right. Number 11, Christ Episcopal School taking on Plainview. I got Plainview.
Plainview with the win over Christ Episcopal.
Number 7, Episcopal of Acadiana hosting Northside Christian. I'm going Northside Christian.
I agree. I'm going to go with Northside Christian as well.
And the winner of that game would take on Family Christian. And we just went through all of the boys' brackets. And before we move on, I would like to see if we have any scores from the girls' games today that we can go through quickly.
And actually, I think we do. All
right, let me get to it right quick. Division 1 non-select. Let's get through this right quick. Games today. Number 1, Walker defeated 17 Benton, 49-34. Number 8, Chalmette defeated number 9, Mandeville, 52-41. Number 5, Ponchatoula defeated 12 Thibodeau, 68-33. Number 4, Zachary defeated number 13, Destrehan, 80-57. We do not have a score yet for number 3, Barb versus number 19, Harton. Number 11, East St. John, 82, 27, Slidell, 44.
Wow.
Number 7, Natchitoches Central, 83. Number 10, St. Amant, 55, and number 2 Parkway 66, Neville 17. Okay, so your matchups for Thursday: Walker hosts Chalmette. Ponchatoula goes to Zachary. East St. John waiting on the winner of Barb and Houghton. Most likely East St. John is on the road because Houghton has been on the road 2 straight weeks. And Natchitoches Central goes to Parkway. All right, now Division 2
Oh,
non-select
oh,
games.
oh, oh, oh. I'm sorry. Now. Remember, we had that scenario we seen earlier, but even with Houghton being even with Houghton being on the road twice and everything else, if Houghton wins, Houghton would have to travel again because East St. John's the higher seed. Remember, quarterfinals, the higher seed will host, and it doesn't matter if they went on. It was a team went on the road twice. Higher seed will host quarters. That's been going on in the last 5 years, and that's the rule. Because if you're the top four and you make it to quarters, you host. But if any of the top four loses, whoever's the high seed hosts the quarterfinals. So, meaning if Houghton wins, they will have to come to East St. John.
That's why I disagree with you because we had a situation like this for football, and one of the teams was on the road the first 2 weeks, and come to the quarterfinals, they got to host because they hadn't had a home game yet.
No. But this is different. This is basketball. Football is different because of the fact semifinals, if you're a top two, and it's different with basketball and football. Football in semifinals, if you're top two, you host semis, guaranteed. But if any of the top two fall, who's the higher seed will have semifinal hosts. In
Mm-hmm.
basketball, it's quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, if you're top four, and if you make it to quarters, you host guaranteed. But
Mm-hmm.
if any of the top four fall, whoever's the highest seed next in that side will host quarters. So that rule has been down pat. That was the new rule they put in five. Well, I think now it's been 4 or 5 years with that rule now that whoever has that top certain seed, yeah, you get to host that guarantee. So that's the same thing now. We had that discussion over De La Salle with Mike Mosley because he was saying that one of the teams, regardless of the fact, I think if Booker T
Yeah, he was saying he
wins,
go
they will have to
Booker
travel
T go to
because
them.
they had the higher seat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. If that's why we're looking at this, I see what you're talking about. But in basketball, it's different. It's top four in quarterfinals, and if you're top four, you host guarantee. But if
That's a
one of the
crazy
four,
rule because you got the same amount of teams for each one.
well, it's
And
it's my thing is this. It's the fact I think they put it's a bold rule, but it's the fact they put the rule down to reward the top teams if they make it. And then if they lose, meaning, okay, who's the next up that's going to host it since they fell? Because sometimes upsets happen. So for that, you look at that situation. Yeah, I can agree that, okay, Houghton should host. But at the same time, that this is quarterfinal round. If Barb falls, Barb would if Barb wins, Barb would host anyway because they're top four. Well, with them falling and Harden moving on, East St. John's the higher seed. So it's almost like whoever's had the higher seed and whatever, they're gonna get rewarded. It's just the first and second round would be different. That's the only thing. First, second round would be different because it's the fact, okay, you're at home, road team wins, road team's gonna host. Third round, it depends on what happens, depends on the scenario. The road team, they could host, but they might not host if this wins or that wins. It's just, crazy scenarios in the power rankings. You know, the rule is up and down with me. I'm not saying I do like it. I don't know if I don't like it, but it makes a team aim more than anything else, give them a little more extra motivation knowing, okay, if we can get a top 3, a top 4, we ain't got to go nowhere. We might have to go on the road second round. If we get it done, guess what? We're home for the quarters. And that's the goal a lot of times. They want to get home if you're top 4. Just like in football. You top 2, guess what? Oh, we ain't got to go nowhere. We might have to go on the road, maybe quarterfinals, and that's it. We come home for semis. So it's kind of an extra motivation with that, bro.
All right, cool. Division 2 non-select girls. Scores. Number 1, Washington defeated 17 Abbeville, 66-33. Number 9, Church Point goes down to number 8, Bastrop, 67-48. Tight one here that I did not see happening. Number 5, LeBron defeated 21 Leesville, 43-40. South Beauregard, 72. Number 13, Carroll, 52. Number 3, Bruley, 55. 19 Northwest, 43. 22, Jennings, 48. Number 6, North Vermilion, 40. And
gotta let us lay it down.
We don't have a score for number 7, West Feliciana versus number 10, Iota. But at number 2, Albany destroys number 15, Ellender, 70-38. So your matchups for Thursday: number 1, Wassman hosting Bastrop, number 8. Number 5, Lagrange traveling to number 4, South Beauregard. Number 3, Bruley hosting 22 Jennings. And number 2, Albany awaiting the winner of West Feliciana and Iota. Division 3 non-select. Here we go. Number 1, Rose Pine defeated number 17, Patterson, 71-33. Number 9, Pine goes down to West St. Mary, 66-56. Union Parish defeats St. Helena, 44-31. Number 13, Westlake over number 4, French Settlement in overtime, 53-48. Number 3, Springfield over 14 Port Allen, 49-30. Number 11, Winfield defeats number 6, Sterlington, 32-29. Number 7, Avoyos goes down to number 10, Bogalusa.
Wow.
56-55.
Sorry, George Peppers.
And number 2, Amit over 15, Doyle, 59-39. So your matchups for Thursday quarterfinals: number 1, Rose Pine versus number 8, West St. Mary. Number 5, Union Parish versus number 13, Westlake. Number 3, Springfield versus number 11, Winfield. Number 10, Bogalusa hosting number 10, Bogalusa hosting number 2, Amit. I don't know if that's going to be correct or not.
What's that?
Going back to so they have Bogalusa hosting number 2, Amit, in the quarterfinals. Bogalusa hosted a home game. They just went on the road. Amit had a bye, and Amit hosted. Remember, they considered the bye first round a home game.
Yeah, they sure do.
So Bogalusa gets the host since Amit had hosted 2. So back to what I said, East St. John gonna be traveling.
Because they hosted 2 home games?
The girls?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's stuck
That's
confusing.
Why you consider the bye matchup a home game?
See, that's what I was saying. I was saying that's the only thing about the whole that don't make no sense.
Right.
It don't make sense. A bye is a bye.
Not at all. Right. Yeah, Jesus Christ. All right, Division 5 non-select. That makes no goddamn sense.
Talk to the.
We just did Division 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Division 5. Here we go. Number 1, Fairview defeated Summerfield.
Actually, I think we didn't do. No, we didn't do division. We did 3, so we didn't do 4. I'm sorry.
All right, Division 4. Here we go. You are so right. Number 1, White Castle defeats number 17, Elton, 54-25. Number 9, Oakdale over number 8, Lake Arthur, 53-43. Number 5, Homer over number 12, Maryville, 63-50. Number 4, Arcadia over 13, South Plaquemines, 55-20. Number 3, Oak Grove over 14, Montgomery, 40-24. Number 6, LaSalle over number 11, East Iberville, 50-45. Number 7, East Beauregard over 10, Oberlin, 65-63. And Lakeview over 18, Mangum, 47-30. Quarterfinal matchups. Number 1, White Castle on the road to number 9, Oakdale. Number 5, Homer on the road to number 4, Arcadia. Number 3, Oak Grove hosting number 6, LaSalle. Number 7, East Beauregard traveling to number 2, Lakeview. Division 5, non-select. Number 1, Fairview over 17, Summerfield, 63-28. Number 9, Evans over number 8, Hicks. Psych. Number 8, Hicks over 9, Evans, 62-51. Number 5, Reeves over 12, Bell City, 51-36. Number 4, Midland over number 20, Pitkin, 59-54. Gibbs Coleman over Holden, 44-40. Florian over Phoenix, 54-40. Anacoco over Zawali, 51-50. And Hathaway over Hornbeck, 81-48. Your quarterfinal matchups in this one: Fairview versus Hicks, Reeves versus Midland, Gibbs and Coleman versus Florian, Anacoco versus Hathaway. Now to the select division. Division 1, John Curtis over Bird, 79-41. Liberty over Dominican, 54-39. Ben Franklin over Mount Carmel, 35-27. We do not have a score on Edna Carr versus Scotlandville. St. Thomas More over Alexandria, 44-35. Warren Easton over Woodlawn of Baton Rouge, 48-46. No score on Huntington versus Acadiana. And Lafayette over Karen Crow, 54-33. Matches we got so far: John Curtis hosting Liberty at John Curtis Lower School Thursday. Ben Franklin awaits Edna Carr in Scotlandville. St. Thomas More hosting Warren Easton. Lafayette awaits Huntington and Acadiana. Division 2, non-select. Lafayette Christian over Edie White, 66-29. Archbishop Hannon over David Thibodeau, 65-25. Number 5, Northside goes down to number 12, Bolton, 47-42. Peabody over Turlings Catholic, 55-40. St. Louis Catholic over Booker T. Washington Shreveport, 76-63. De La Salle over Kinder Discovery, 46-31. Buckeye over St. Michael, 38-35. Vanderbilt Catholic over Cabrini, 54-20. Your quarterfinal matchups: Lafayette Christian hosting Archbishop Hannon. Bolton, the 12th seed, gets to host number 4, Peabody. Number 3, St. Louis Catholic hosts number 6, De La Salle. And number 7, Buckeye goes to Vanderbilt Catholic, the 2 seed. And we go to Division 3 select right quick. Isidore Newman over 16, St. Charles, 44-30. Glenmora over ULAB, 56-52. Parkview Baptist over Country Day. This happened a couple of days ago, 58-30. St. Thomas Aquinas over St. Mary's, 51-30. Homer Christian and Calvary Baptist, I do not have a score yet. Episcopal over Dunham, 56-31. Glen Oaks over Sacred Heart, 40-27. Glen Oaks over Sacred Heart. And Holy Savior Menard over the Loyola Prep, 55-20. Quarterfinal matchups: Newman versus Glenmora at Glenmora. Parkview Baptist at St. Thomas Aquinas. And Glen Oaks at Holy Savior Menard. VK, we go to Division 4 right quick. Southern Lab over Covenant Christian. Sacred Heart goes down to Delta Charter. Central Catholic over Louise McGee. Washington Christian over St. Edmund. Highland Baptist over Westminster Christian. Hamilton Christian over Ascension Catholic. No score from Cedar Creek versus Hanson Memorial. And Northwood Lena defeats Riverside 80-19. Jeez.
Wow.
Matchups: Southern Lab versus Delta Charter. Central Catholic versus Washington Christian. Highland Baptist versus Hamilton Christian. And Northwood Lena awaits Cedar Creek or Hanson Memorial. Division 5 right quick, and we are done. So these are all quarterfinal games that's happening Thursday. Oak Hill hosting Family Community. Plainview at Claiborne Christian. Clark hosting Avoyos Public Charter. St. Joseph Clarksville at Family Christian. All right. So that's the matchup for the women. Coming up, VK. Any last words before we get out of here?
Well, we thank everybody for joining us tonight, and I tell you, it was a it's supposed to be that long of a show, but it kind of stretches when you have all these scores. But it'll get shorter and shorter with the second round quarters and stuff like that. We got some shows coming up this week. Got some big time guests. We got 2 guests coming up on Wednesday, 2 guests coming up on Thursday. That's when our next shows are. So continue to watch us, support us, and everything else on Facebook and YouTube Live. Just tag, share, all that good stuff, and continue to check us out on the Hash It Out Show.
Most definitely. We're back Wednesday. Wednesday, we have Coach Patricia Landesh joining us. She's the head coach of the Pontotola Girls Greenway basketball team. She will join us. Also, an assistant coach from Capital by the name of Jason Hamilton will be joining us also. He wants to talk about the Baton Rouge teams and give us his thoughts about which Baton Rouge team is going to take home the Hardware State champion this year. Thursday, we got coaches from Landry and Carver joining us. So these are 2 shows that you do not want to miss. We need y'all here, and please stay tuned in. For my man VK Jones, I'm JB, your sports guy. Y'all take care. See
Happy
y'all
Mardi Gras, everybody.
That's right. Be safe out there tomorrow.
Be safe.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras,
And
baby.
One more thing. I have to say this. Parents, please teach your kids commitment. Take care.